So I was reading a book titled The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And it's also a TED Talk. So as I was reading the book, I was finally understanding what it meant when people say that they don't give a fuck about something. But then I also realized how many people give too many. I'm going to minimize the amount of times I say F-U-C-K. I'm probably just going to say F. So let's get into it. So as I'm reading the book, he irons out a list of things that people give F's for. And then he lines out things that people give too many F's to. So distinguish the difference, and then we're going to think about, are we giving F's in the right place, or are we giving too many? So when it says the art of not giving a fuck, that means in your mind you have to play out the things that are irritating you the most, the things that you are putting more energy into than you should be caring about. Okay, so when I think about people, and when I see other people, when I see other relationships, and I'm talking more about family relationships and friend relationships, when I see those things, sometimes something triggers in my brain that says, I don't like what they're doing. I don't like what I'm seeing. But then I have to backtrack and say, why is it I don't like it? And the reason why I feel like that I'm giving too many fucks about it is because it's not me. This is where we have to realize that everything isn't meant for you. You're not meant to have everything like everyone else. You are meant to create and to build your own. Hence to seeing the vision. You have to realize that just because they have this particular group of friends, or they talk to these particular group of friends, or they're doing this particular thing, it may not be meant for you. It may not be for you. You have your own agenda. You have your own journey. You have your own vision. So when I sit and think about that, I find myself giving too many fucks about what people have because I don't have it. But the thing about me not having it is I'm not supposed to have it like them. I'm supposed to have it like me. Because the way they got it, the way they're getting it, the way they have it may not be the route for me. So I need to realize that I'm putting too many fucks into that basket. I'm caring too much about the group of people that get together every weekend and I'm not involved. The family members that get together every weekend or every month and I'm not involved. I'm caring too much about something that really doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm caring too much about something that's really not meant for me to have. So once I'm done going through that phase, then I sit back and I say, okay, let's talk about things I should be giving a fuck about. Because see, we fill our F basket with too many things that aren't going to benefit us. And what we need to be giving F's about, we don't care about that. We don't care about ourselves enough to see the vision of, hey, you're worrying about what they got and what they're doing, but you personally don't have nothing. So now I figure out these are the things that I need to be concerned about. Okay. My health, me feeling good. Me eating healthy, me walking, me dressing cute, me feeling good. I should also be thinking about my business, how to build my business, how to build my brand, how to make it to the next level, how to stay consistent. That's what I need to be caring about. That's what I need to be giving a fuck about, right? I also need to be putting more energy and time into making sure that I am healthy for me before I can be healthy for someone else. And when I say healthy, I don't mean the physical sense of healthy. I mean in my communication. I mean in my confidence. I mean in my self-care. I mean in my awareness. That's what I need to be working on. That's what I need to be giving a fuck about. See, our fuck baskets are so full of things that don't concern us, so full of other people's situations, so full of other people's problems, so full of well, why they not doing this and why they saying this. And our baskets are so full of things that we shouldn't be caring about, that our fuck basket is lacking. You know, some of us that are worried about relationships and how come you're not a part of that relationship, I'm going to honestly say it's not always the other person. It's not always other people. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's me. And I made that well-aware connection over the weekend with observing relationships that I felt like I should be a part of and I wasn't. And so that means I had my fucks in the wrong basket. I was focusing on the wrong basket. I am an advocate of self and how to build self and how to feel good about self. And if I'm so worried about what's going on over there, then I'm not worried about what's going on with me. And that's a problem that a lot of us have. We're so focused on what's going on over there that we can't be focused on what's going on right here. And then we're lost and confused once we get by ourselves and we try to figure out, well, how come this is not happening to me? And how come this is not happening to me? That's because you had your fucks unprioritized. You were worried about things that have nothing to do with you. You were not seeing the vision. And I'm telling you, it hit me this past weekend when I was concerned about 2 relationships that I wasn't a part of. But after I settled down for the night last night, I had to tell myself, Michelle, you're not meant for every relationship. You're not meant for every vision of someone else. You have your own vision. You have your own thing to work on and to focus on. You have your own. So that was letting me know that my fuck baskets were off balanced. Mine is down here because I don't have enough. I have enough in here to be worried about, but I'm not worried about it. But I'm over here in the fuck baskets that's high because I'm feeling like I'm wanting what they're doing. I desire what they're doing. I should be a part of this. Why am I not a part of this? Why they didn't call me? Why they didn't ask me? What have I ever done to them? I'm a good person. I'm a nice person. I could be involved. But I'm worried about the wrong thing. And sometimes we have to admit that we are the problem. If it's meant for you, it's coming to you. If it's meant for you, you are going to get it. But the key thing is it has to be meant for you. The relationships I desire with other people may not be meant for me. And it's not saying there's anything wrong with those people. It's not saying that those people say anything about me or feel some type of way about me. It's just that I'm giving so much energy to things that are not beneficial for me that I am leaving my fuck basket dangling when I need to be focused on that. Seeing the vision. I have to see where this is going. But in order for you to see where something is going, something has to happen. You have to feel something. You have to trigger. Something has to trigger. And something has to be like, hey, this isn't, do you realize that this isn't for you? How many stumbling blocks have you faced with this? How many roadblocks have you faced with trying to, and I don't want to say fit in like you're desperate or that you're begging, but how many times have you realized that some of you are on a journey or on a path that is not for you because you want to be like them? You have paid so much attention to things that don't, that shouldn't be for you. Or you're paying so much attention to things that don't benefit you to where you leave your fuck basket hanging. Some of us have too many fucks in one area and we're caring too much about too many things that don't have anything to do with us. And I'm going to tell you, a portion of that is me. Sometimes I care about too many things that have absolutely nothing to do with me. And then when I get alone, it's almost like, oh my God, I'm lost. I don't know what to do for myself. Girl, you have plenty of things to be worried about for yourself. You have plenty of ways to grow, plenty of ways to advance, plenty of ways to develop. And that's what you need to be focusing on. That's the conversations I have with myself. So you need to, what will help? Get a journal, get a sheet of paper, use the note section in your phone, create a T-chart, and I want you to put on the top things I give a fuck about on one side. Well, that's the title. And on one side you say that's not for me or that does not benefit me. And on the other side you put things that help me, things that benefit me. And I can almost guarantee that a lot of our fuck list are full of things that don't bring us anything but anxiety or don't bring us anything but questions. And you're going to ask yourself, why am I concerned about this when I have this going on? That's what I had to do for me. I don't have a problem with admitting that I had to do that for me. I had to prioritize. I had to prioritize what is and what is not. And once you figure that out, once you see the vision, then you will know where you're supposed to be. You will know which fucks matter. So take that step soon. If it's not today, take that step soon, and to just sit down and to figure out what areas you're giving too much time and attention and space to, and compare it to the areas that you need to give time and space to, and just see which one has the greater weight. Maybe some of us are powerful enough, strong enough to realize that the fucks that don't benefit me are not what I'm focused on. Some of us realize that. And once you can do that, and once you can see the vision, then you're going to know which fucks matter to you.